Hello and welcome to the third live stream from 1867. And while we're waiting until 5 o'clock turns up, hello there, Jacob. I thought I'd just quickly start by running through the tutorial, and that hopefully will run for the next 2 minutes until people start to join us. So give me a few moments and the live stream will start in about 2 minutes time. First of all, let's look at the tutorial. So when new visitors arrive in 1867, this is what they see. I just love the zoom through the streets. Walk onto the map to teleport into the city. So if you want to go somewhere really quickly, just walk onto that map. And then just approach any citizen around the city to start a job and start to earn some money. You could work maybe in the Cafe Nick as there, but don't forget, click on finish after you finish each job. Otherwise, you won't be able to claim your wage. Now, let's just give that a try. The tutorial asks me to press top right finish. Give it a few seconds. Oh, there it is at the top right. If I click on finish, I get my money. Well done. Now, don't forget, you've got to eat and drink in this game, otherwise you will die. Ha ha ha, don't die. So, visit a grocery to get food, and then there you can buy something to eat. Or go to the water pump. There's one here in the spawning position. There's also one over by the church. And you could also visit the Cafe Nick next to the church to buy water. Only water on sale here. Thank you very much. Now, this is one of my favourite shops. It's the old curiosity shop. There's lots of strange things to buy, and I'll show you that very, very soon. That's where you can spend your money. And you'll find your items in the inventory tucked down at bottom left. There it is down there at bottom left, and we'll look at the inventory very, very soon. This is one of my favorite locations in the city. It's the factory. There are many strange things to see and do, so have fun. And there we are. That's the tutorial done and dusted. Now I can chat in the game. So first of all, let me just say hello to Jacob. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there, Jacob. Now I wonder whether you can hear me. So can you hear my voice? Hopefully he can. Let's just check before I move on. Let's just make sure I've got it all set up correctly. Ah, yes, there is a 10-second delay. And better say welcome to Lightning Lion, our scripter. Welcome, Lightning Lion. And again, I'll warn you, there's about a 10-second delay. So, hello there. And here, when players join the game, they arrive here in the spawning place, the spawning hub, and here there's loads of things which are really important, so let's just show you some of those things. Here, click on the handle to get some water. I'll click, glug 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 glug, and you can see my first level rises. But I am still a little bit hungry, so excuse me guys, I'm going to run past you two and go straight into the grocers. And here you can buy food to eat. Now, some of it's quite cheap, like the garlic. If I press E, oh, it's 1 centime. That's cheap. I bought it. And some of it is quite expensive. The meat is expensive, but you can't get meat here. But let's have a look at the cabbage. The cabbage costs 6. Good grief, 6 centimes. I've been robbed. Right, I bought myself a cabbage and garlic. So, guys, keep clear of me. Don't stand too close. I'm now about to eat my garlic. Now, although the food is different prices, there's not much incentive to buy the cheap food because the cheap food does not give you a big boost in hunger, whereas the expensive food, like for instance meat, wonder what Lightning Lion's eating. Oh, he's eating it. It's too late now. The big things like meat will give you a big boost. So the more money you spend, the bigger boost you get. Let's have a quick look in my inventory, and here it is. Just click on the bottom left-hand corner. And just here, you can see all the food and drink that I have bought. And because I've played this and tested this over the last couple of weeks, you can see I've got loads of food and drink in my inventory. Where's the garlic? I'm going to eat this on purpose just to wind you guys up. So there we are. I click on the garlic and it appears in my inventory in slot number 3. I think I'll stand close to you two guys. Will they die? Let's have a look and see. I'm going to eat the garlic. So equip the tool and click on the screen. Click, have a quick munch and breathe out. Oh, and it's gone. And it gives a small boost in hunger. But let's go into the city and see what other things there are in the city. Oh, before we go, I better just show you how to get some clothes. So I'm going to run over here into the Gents Outfitters. And I think just because it's a live stream, I'm going to change my clothes just for today. I think I'll buy I like the bowler hat. Where's the bowler hat? Oh, there it is. Bowler hat. Black bowler. Click on the E and buy it. 40 centimes? Good grief. And I think I'll wear the blue suit. There it is. Click on E for purchase. Blue suit. Now you might say to me, River, you're still wearing your top hat and your nice new suit. Well, you'll find it here in... I know what they're doing. Hey, come back. I know what you're doing. You're stealing the money. I've stolen the money. That's where the shopkeeper keeps the money. Don't you steal the money. We'll find out later how to steal the money. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the inventory. Click on the bottom left. Go to the inventory. There it is, the person picture. And I want the bowler hat. But first of all, I'm going to click on the remove hats icon first of all. And if you look at me now, by the way, have a look at that. Ooh, let's try again. Remove hat. Click. Click. Let's just double check. I can't get my hat off. Let's try again. I see actually the background is changing. Oh yeah, it has gone. Right, the hat has gone. There it is. I've now lost my hat. And so I can put the bowler hat on. I'll wear that. And I want the blue suit. There it is. Male blue suit. Click on that. And hopefully, let's have a look now. Yes! Give you a quick wave to say, look at my brand new suit and a bowler hat. Yoo-hoo! There it is. Right, guys. I'm going to go off into the city. Hey, Jacob, I do like your top hat. That's my favourite hat, actually. I just love the top hat. Yeah, you're right. So snazzy. Now, you obviously want to earn some money. So go onto the map, choose any tower to walk into and click on yes or no. I'm going to visit the church. Now, there are loads of jobs you can do. Let me show you my favourite job of all. Now, our scripter, Lightning Lion, has been... he's been so industrious. He's been working so hard over the last 2 weeks. It's hard to believe that all this has been done in the last 2 weeks. Anyway, let's have a look at one of the jobs you might want to do. No, it's not this. It's not the pure collector. I bet the people are looking at me thinking, what's he running over here for? I'm not going to go to the pure collector. I'm going to go to the street organ. My favourite job. Well, my second favourite job after criminal. But we'll leave that until later. So, if you want to find out more, just click on the speech. Question mark. Click. It's a bit quiet around here. Do you want me to play? Gosh, I'd love that. No problem. I'll pay you well to play this street organ. That sounds perfect. Good luck and thank you. All you got to do is just run into the into the cylinder. You can see the cylinder is partly invisible. So click on tick and the job will start. And I'm going to play something here. Play. Now, unfortunately, you can't see me click on the screen, but to play this game, all you got to do is click, 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 click on those notes. Click, 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 click. This is really quick. Click, quick, click, 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 and so on. And you can see my score gradually rise. And of course, if you are a bit lazy, you can just sit back and enjoy the music. Isn't that lovely? Now, I'd love to just sit here for the rest of the afternoon and listen to this because this is really good. I love it later on in the music where it goes crazy and the notes just leave the melody and the melody develops. But let's stop for a moment. Remember, click on the notes to get more money. Click, click, click. Now, when you've had enough, finish song. And walk away. Oh, I better finish first of all. Click on finish. Remember what the tutorial said. I keep forgetting. Click on finish to get your money. And look at that. I'm going to get a whole 2 centimes. That's not a lot, is it? I know it's not a lot at all. I'll just move away from that cylinder and just show you. Look, it's partly visible. It's semi-transparent. You can just see it there. So if I move away, all you've got to do is walk into this semi-transparent. Look at that, everyone's playing. I'm playing the music and they're dancing at the same time. The thing is, obviously, when I'm playing, I cannot dance. But I do have the most perfect dance animation of all. Look at this. Happy feet. Oh, Lightning Line is now going to play the street organ. Off you go, Lightning Line. Look at my toes are jingling. And of course, as you can hear, you've got a choice of 3 different pieces of music. And a nice thing about this is as you walk around the city, you can hear it all over the place. I think the constraints have been set to about 1,000 studs or so, which means you've got to move a really long distance away before you can't hear this music. So if someone is playing music, you can still hear them as you travel around the city. Now I'll let Lightning Line play for a few moments as I glance around. If you do feel hungry and you haven't got any food in your inventory, there's groceries just here, and there are other things that are in partial development. Like this game has not yet been finished, but there will be a mini game just here very, very soon where you can play the barber game and get a haircut at the same time. Now that's still in development, and hopefully you may see these by the time of the next update. And hey, Lightning Line is keen on getting as much money as he can, so he's going to make the most of it. Anyway, Lightning Line, I'm going to leave you just for a few moments. I'm going to run past Jacob down the street because I want to show you one of my favourite shops. Oh, he's finished. So first of all, well done. And I'll say well done here as well, just in case he can't hear me. Now, I'm going to show you one of my favourite shops. Look at that hanger. There it is. Do you recognise this? Well, it looks a bit like a strange squashed up dog. Let's go into the shop and find out more. With these, you've got to really just barge through the door. So just bang into the door and just push your way through. Now, first of all, if you listen to the background, I've got my volume on quite low so I can talk without distraction. But if you listen to the background, yep, you can hear the street organ. It's this organ here on the counter. Now, come in if you want to, guys. You can buy all sorts of strange things in here, and there will be some more strange things added soon. You can get your own pet cat. Click on E and buy. Oh, it's free. Hey, I'm sure it should be more expensive than that. Well, I'll put that in the bug report for later on. I thought that should be a bit more expensive. I've got myself a free cat, which must mean the prices have not yet been updated. So I'm going to get a dog at the same time. Now there it is. It's the same dog that is hanging outside the shop front. Buy the dog. Purchase 0. So, guys and gals, he spotted the red herring. Well done, Jacob. You got eyes like a hawk. Look at that. You know, I've got a very strange sense of humour. And there we are. When I was building the shop, I just couldn't resist but putting a helmet on the head of the stag. I didn't think anyone noticed that, but well done, Jacob. Your eyesight is like a hawk. And there's a steampunk bird, my favourite here, again 0. So come and get those before we change the price and make those prices more expensive. You're right, 100% discount. But don't tell anybody, because there is a cash box hidden just here. Shh, don't tell anybody, because you never know who's going to steal it. I'll tell you what, let's be a crook for a while and steal that money. Now, you can't just run up to something and steal it. You've got to be a crook. So let me find out where the burglar is. Oh, I see Jacob has equipped his steampunk bird, and really I should equip mine as well. So you'll find your pets down here, bottom left hand side, and look at the paw for pets. And I like the bird, so I'm going to equip the bird as well. There it is. Isn't that lovely? I just love that bird, and it will follow you around. Now, sometimes the bird's quite temperamental, and if you go inside a shop, the bird might wait outside, but it will find you in the end. Now, if you want to be a crook, come and find a dark alley. So come up here. Oh, here's a dark alley. This guy here looks a bit suspicious. Now, you can walk up to him into the transparent rectangle, the cylinder, and become a crook. But first of all, let's click on question mark. Do you want some easy work? Tell me more. I'm a crook and I need a hand. I might help. Steal a cash box from any shop. Well, I need the money. Who said me too? Great. Watch out for the police. So be careful. Now, I reckon Lightning Line, being the crafty person he is, click on yes, is going to become the police officer. Don't arrest me. I'll go into the shop here. Push for the door. Ooh, door's a bit stiff. Push through that door and find the cash box. Here it is. Click on E and hold E down for a few seconds. It takes a while to open up the cash box and steal the money. You can't do it instantly. Now, on my screen, everything looks okay. On my screen, you say. Yeah, on my screen, everything looks okay. But take it from me, if you are a police officer, there will be... Yeah, you stole something. You're right. There will be a big red arrow with a sign saying criminal or crook. Now, I got a sneaky suspicion that Lightning Line is going to become a police officer. So I shouldn't really do this, because if he becomes a police officer, he can arrest me. He's going to go into the pissery, this teleporter here, take the pissery across town. I'm going to cheat and go as well. Oops, go try again because he beat me. There we are. Remember, when you go into pissery, push reverse really quickly and get out before you teleport a second time. No, go away, go away. No, help. I'll hide down here. Oh no, don't come after me. It's a dead end. I'm stuck. Help. I think he's going to arrest me. Go away, go away. I can't get out. It's a dead end. I'm trapped. Hands up. I haven't got a hands up icon here. I've got a I don't care icon. I'll use my I don't care. Go on, go for it. I don't care. Right, there we are. Do it. Go on in. Do it. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, I've lost my money. Oh, hold on. I've got it. I've got my money because he arrested me too late. There's a 2-minute interval in which you can be arrested. And if you are not arrested within 2 minutes, you keep your money. So, yeah, gotcha. He's got me. Lightning Line has caught me. And when he catches me, I get forced to respawn. And if he catches me within the time, I'm going to visit Lightning Line. If he gets me within the time, I lose my money. There we are. I'm back again. Now, I don't think I'm the burglar. No, I'm not, because look, my finish icon has disappeared. So I'm back as a normal person. There we are. Better give him a wave to say, hello there. I'm back now as a normal citizen. I've learnt my lesson. Awful. It was awful. But it's not as awful as getting a hole in the head. So when you walk around, do take care, because ouch! Oh, I've hit the shutters. These shutters, they're really dangerous. Oh, I didn't realise that. I lose my hat when I respawn. Now that's something I've just learned from doing this spawn. I didn't know that. Visit the tower again. Yep. Do not walk into the shutters, because these shutters here are danger shutters. Now, I'm going to just stand really close. Look at that. You see, Cyber Piper is hiding behind the window. There he is. Oh, Lightning Line, you got hit on the head. Do not walk into the shutter. If it hits you on the head, you will die. Ouch. I know. And look, if I go in a bit closer, you can see Cyber Piper hiding. Oh, Jacob, you're dead. Everyone's dying. And there we are. So although Cyber Piper is not actually in the game at the moment, unfortunately, he's got private stuff to attend to. So he can't be here this afternoon. He's with us in body, because there he is. He's hiding behind the window. Now, there are lots of jobs to do. So I'll tell you what. Now, I don't know whether Jacob knows where the jobs are, but Lightning Line does. So I'm going to follow Lightning Line and find out where the next job is. Okay, he's saying, by the way, there's a job over here. Become a police officer. And you become a police officer by standing by the police officer or army general, because the army forces were actually officers. Yeah, I arrest you for murder. Too late. Cyber Piper has killed everybody. Well, I'm going to go to the spawning position as well. I hope Jacob can come and join us, because I'm going to follow Lightning Line. Oh, he's gone over here. So I'm going to follow him. And I'll just stand here for a second so that Jacob can see where I am. There we are. I'm over here. He's going to see the hurdy-gurdy player. And I must admit, I do love reading historical documents, and there was a hurdy-gurdy player in London in 1851 called, I think it was Old Sarah. Um, and you can become a hurdy-gurdy player by clicking on, walking into this cylinder, which is hidden up. It's transparent. I can't see it very well actually at the moment. No, I'm zooming in. I better check that later on. So what I'm going to do is I'll check that and make sure it is semi-transparent, but you can just see it. So, lightning line, yep, he's got it. He's got the hurdy-gurdy, and I think I will dance as he plays. There we are. Good beat. It's raining. Umbrella up as well. Now it's raining on my screen. This is the crazy thing about 1867. When it rains on my screen, it rains for me only because the rain is linked into the music, which is also linked into the time that you arrive. So if you and your friends all arrive at the same time, it will rain at the same time. Now, I bet they are thinking, what on earth is he doing with an umbrella up when it's broad daylight and not raining? Well, it's raining on my screen. A nice thing about the umbrella is I called it the Mary Poppins effect. I'm going to jump. If you jump, woohoo! Look at that, Mary Poppins. When you jump with the umbrella, there's this little hack that you might want to use, which is really useful for getting around a game really quickly. Just jump when you are wearing the umbrella, and you can go over the walls or on the buildings. For instance, let me just show you up there. There's a flag. And you can, I'm getting thirsty. You can actually jump. Let's just say, yes, please. Yes, please. You can jump using the umbrella and use it as a hack to get up onto the roof. So let's have some water. And just be careful, everybody. Yes, it is water. If you want to go really quickly, hold shift as I'm doing here. I think Lightning Line is doing the same thing as well because he's sprinted well out in front. And if you want to run slowly, take your finger off the shift button. So I'm going to remove my finger from shift, and here you're running slowly. Yeah, that's why he's called Lightning, because he's so fast. Go through the door, just barge your way through. Don't bother knocking the doors. Most of the doors work by just pushing through the door. But you're right, if you want to go really fast and run as quickly as possible, hold your finger on shift. Now, I think I better drink as well because I'm getting really low on thirst. Help! I better drink really quickly, otherwise I'm going to die. I am on red. I should have noticed that beforehand. There it is, and oop, wrong one. Try again. Click on the bottle. There's a bottle just there. And click. Oh, that was quick. Now, click, and I wasn't clicking on the screen. I was panicking, you see. I was panicking and not clicking on the screen. So click on the screen. I've got to click, I think it's 3 times. Is it 2 times or 3 times? Let's just see. That's twice. And here's my 3rd time. Click. Yeah! Phew! Thanks for telling me to drink. That was lucky. Otherwise, I would have died of thirst. Let's just do that again. Let's get something else to drink because thirst replenishes up to 50%. I've got 2 water bottles here. So click on the icon because I like a nice tidy screen. And now click on the water bottle and click on the screen. Don't click on water bottle like I did earlier on. Otherwise, it just removes the water bottle. That's 1, 2 drinks, and 3 drinks to hopefully plunged me back up to 100%. Let's look and see. And wait. Yay! Back to 100. Now I can see my hunger getting low as well. So when you play the game, just take care and keep your eye on the screen. I have got some beef here. Now beef is great because it gives me a lot of nourishment. So I'll click on the beef and hopefully that'll get me up to 100 easily. I think beef actually gives you 90% hunger level. So that's one click. Munch, munch, munch. 2 clicks. Munch, munch, munch. That was me who put the glass on. Lightning line, not the bottle. I did that yesterday. Ah, remember I said to you there were 2 objects in the inventory. There was a glass bottle and... no, it wasn't. It was a water bottle and water. It was me who placed the water in, and I think you placed the water bottle in, not realizing I had placed the water in the inventory. And so it's the water I picked up. Yeah, I'm still eating the beef. That needs more clicks. Now I'll just be quiet for a moment and listen to the piano because Jacob is playing the piano. I'll warn you, Jacob, it's really hard, isn't it? Those notes appear so quickly. You've got to be fast. Let me put a hat on. I feel undressed because in Victorian times, Victorians would always wear something on their head. Now, out of interest, by the way, I like historical things. It wasn't until the invention of the motor car that the hat came out of fashion, and it's quite possible it's because you can't wear a hat in a car because of lack of space, or you don't need a hat when you drive a car because you don't get cold, or so Google tells me it could have just been people's changing attitudes, and people who wore hats were seen to be geeks and old-fashioned. Anyway, in Victorian times and before the 1920s or so, everybody wore a hat. In fact, in pre-Victorian times, if you didn't wear a hat, you would offend people because they'd say, "You've got fleas! Put your hat on and keep your fleas to yourself." Thankfully, in Victorian times, hygiene was slightly better for the upper classes, but it wasn't unknown for people to have fleas, nits. Hey, that's some really nice music there. I think I'll just sit down and enjoy the music. And I'll just let Jacob dance away. Right, now I'm going to try and think of all the things that I've got to show. Now I've shown you, let's have a quick look at the inventory as Lightning Line is playing. I'll say top marked to Lightning Line. I'll take my hat off to you. That, by the way, is a UK expression. When somebody does something which you can be proud about, you take your hat off to them. So I take my hat off to you, Lightning Line. You've done an absolutely magnificent job. We've got pets. We've got clothing, which includes hats. We've got food. Oh no, it isn't food and drink. I've got to remember this. We've got tools. And then underneath food and drink. Oh, by the way, let's look at the tools, because I don't think Jacob may have found these tools. The walking stick and the cloak of invisibility. We'll look at those later. And underneath that we've got food and drink, and the space here which will be filled up with items which have not yet been disclosed. To be honest, we're still discussing it, but I'm personally thinking, actually, if we don't come to an agreement what can go here, we can always put food on the left and drinks on the right, and have food here and maybe drinks here. The thing is, this game is really a chance to assess and check how things are going. Anyway, let's look at the rest of these icons. Over here we've got buy some centimes. If you are lazy, I want to buy some centimes. There's not a lot, actually. 5 Robux for 20 centimes. That's good going. I'll click on cancel because I've got too much money. Look at that. I've nearly got 1,000 centimes. And if that noise gets irritating, just click here. Oh, I see. Jacob has found the tools. Anyway, let's have a quick look at this tools. Now, in the tools, I think most people will have a lantern and umbrella. So first of all, let's respawn. Jacob, can you respawn too? And we'll follow Lightning Lion and he'll show you. And he found out yesterday because I showed him yesterday. Oh, hello to the Holly. Better just say hello first of all. Hello, the Holly. Should really capitalise that, shouldn't I? That's rude saying someone's name with a misspelling, so I'll do it again. Hello. Capitalise L and capitalise H. Let's put in the full name, just be completely polite. I better just tell her we are live streaming. We're live streaming. And yeah. Go on. I've spelled it wrong. Look at that. Yeah, gone on. I'll do it again properly. Yeah, go on. Just shows I make so many mistakes. Oh, the Holly rifle's gone into... Oh, it must be a bloke rather than a female. I thought that was a female, seeing the word Holly there, thinking it was... Maybe it's holy. Maybe, I misread it then. Maybe it's holy rifle. So if you listen to the live stream, I apologise. I was watching this a Shark Blocks live stream a few moments ago. And he showed a hack, how to get the elf male and the elf female. And he kept saying, there's this boy who's found out the hack. And he said, you can look at his stream for more information. And I looked at his stream, and yeah, it's very hard to tell when kids are young whether it's a boy or a girl. But when I looked at some of the earlier videos of this other stream, she was definitely a girl. And so yeah, be careful. Don't offend people by calling them boys or girls unless you know exactly what you're saying. Anyway, maybe it's Holy Rifle. The Holy Rifle, have they got changed yet? Yeah, they have. So Jacob has been watching the same videos as me. Anyway, let's just wait for Lightning Line to lead the way. And the Lightning Line will show us how to get the Cloak of Invisibility or the super fast walking stick. I wonder whether the Holy Rifle is coming or not. They're still there. Still, I don't know whether they're actually changing their clothes or whether they're just paused or whether they have disconnected. I never know. Anyway, oh, now I'm here. I'm going to get a drink because it's free. You see, I'm a cheapskate. Okay, yeah, let's go for it then. Let's get the cloak, and we can always come back later on and find out the Holy Rifle later. Right, so go to the factory, the tannery. Go to the tannery, and it's dark now, so I'm going to put the lantern on. Equip the lantern so I can see, and I'm going to follow Lightning Line down this road. Yep, Jacob's here, but we've lost the Holy Rifle. I can see actually here up in the inventory, up in the leader stats, the Holy Rifle's got loads of money, so they can afford to buy clothes. So it's not as if they haven't got any money. Jacob's seen another mini game. Now to get to the walking stick, you've got to walk this way unless you use the umbrella hack. Come this way and jump over the wall. And there it is, hidden in here is the super fast walking stick, because when you hold a walking stick, and it's in my inventory. You can walk really quickly. Now I've already got it, so let me just find it up now so I can join these two. Is it this one? No, it's not. The one below. River, you clicked on the wrong icon. And there it is, the one below. No. Oh, that's right. I did this actually yesterday. Noticed that that wouldn't equip. So another thing to watch out for, lightning line. I'll put this in the bugs. When I've got it, it equipped. Now yesterday I got this and it equipped, which is brilliant. However, I checked in my inventory and yes, it was there. And yep, it is. But I noticed when I exit the game and try and equip it the second time, it won't equip. So there are things to watch out for. And I know the holy rifle has disappeared, but when he comes back, and also Jacob as well, if you find any problems, any bugs at all, just go onto the Discord channel and right under bug reports. Now I've equipped. Let's do that again. Ah, right. That's not a bug then. It's not a bug. Got ya. Right. You got to click the top. Right. Brilliant. All right. So that works for. I didn't realize that. Thank you, Lightning Line. But it doesn't work for food because if I, oh, of course, there's no equip here. That's why. If I click on the image here, I equip the food. But right, I'll remember this in future. And I think also when I do future tutorials, I'll mention as well several times so people realize you've got to click on equip and not the icon. Right, thank you for that. Thank you. So it's not a bug. It doesn't need sorting out. Right, there we are. That's nice to know. So there we are. Even I learn things. Look, I'm a developer for the game and there are even things I don't know. Oh, welcome back to Holy Rifle, the Holy Rifle. I see, that is Cyberpiper's fault. To tell you the truth, actually, Lightning Line, I'd prefer it without the equip button because for others I made, yeah, you're right, image is a lot easier. I prefer clicking on the image because people like me are not going to realise and maybe think, oh, it's broken. Because we've got two different systems. One system for food, click on the image, and one system for tools, click on equip. Anyway, that isn't a bug, so that's good to know. And the good thing is I'm going to jump over and just show you. When you're holding the walking stick, look at me go. Woo! So fast. Look at that. Down the street. You see, when you hold a walking stick, you are better at walking. Jacob's going to give me a race. He'll beat me. I notice actually Lightning Line is really fast. Even though he's holding the sprint button down, he can still run slightly faster than me. So, as you may well spot... Okay, no fishmonger. Let's have a look and see. There is. Let's go back. Maybe Lightning Line wants to show you the fishmonger. Let's have a look and see. There he is in the top corner. I'll tell you what, rather than me do everything, I'll let some of you earn the money. So basically, you can have a chat with him up here by clicking on the question marks. I'm sick of this, standing near this smelly cart. May I help you? Yes, please. Take the customer's pay as reward. That's kind of you, but I think I'll let Jacob do it. I will stay here if you need money. Oh, if you need me. Thanks. Goodbye, kind traveller. Hey, Jacob, do you fancy some money? If you run into the fishmonger, you can try the job and see how it works. Now, I think he has. Has he run in yet? No, I don't know it yet. Now, just see... oh, no, it's not run into the fishmonger. It's run into this cylinder here. I can see it. It's faint red. I wonder, actually, I'll talk with Lightning Line later on, because sometimes the red cylinder is over the NPC, non-playing character, and sometimes it's away from the non-playing character. And will that confuse people? I don't know. Well, it confused me. It confuses people who are stupid. Now, Jacob is actually, I think he's doing the job. Let's have a look and see. Let's look really carefully. Run into that red cylinder, Jacob, and just try it out. Yes, he is. He's doing a job. Because all you got to do is run into the cylinder, and you get a queue of people here who will line up, and they ask you to do something for them. So you've got to click on the torso. You click there on the torso of the person, and they'll tell you what to do. And I saw the queue move forward, so... Ah, oh, that's right. Yeah, I put that down. Actually, remember Lightning Line? I added that on the bug reports in the admin channel saying it doesn't work for the female. But I noticed when you do this, yeah, he did see it, but he forgot to tend to it. If you do that, actually, Jacob, you can click on the next person. I noticed that even though the females don't work, the males do. So you can actually lean over and let the men jump the queue. Now, Lightning Line doesn't know, because I put it down as a bug report yesterday, and it has been noted. So, I think I'll have a go at this as well. Click on yes when you go into that red cylinder, and just click on, I'm going to do it now, click on the torso. I'm going to let the man jump the queue. Don't do that. There he is. He's jumping the queue. He wants 3 fish. Click there 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And has he gone forward? I think he has actually. Click on the next one. Click. He's asking for 5 fish. Click 3 times. You've got to read it carefully. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, they do move forward. And look, here's the next person now coming. Just had 2 people dressed the same. That's why I was confused. But he's dressed differently. So that makes sense. Click 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my twin. Well, nearly my twin, except I have not got a little goatee beard. Anyway, I've had enough of this now, so I'm going to finish. Click on finish and get my money. Oh, look at that. I've got 72 centimes. And you might notice that my balance increases, and here it is. Oh, welcome to Graphics God. So I'll just say welcome to Graphics God. And we are live streaming. So you are welcome to join the live stream. And I can't actually type YouTube on here. I think it's censored. So you will find the link on the game's homepage. Now you won't actually find a link, but you'll find the link to YouTube, and when you go to YouTube it will be shown as a live stream. Can I type in YouTube? I think I get censored. YouTube. It's okay. Right, it's just Discord it gets censored. Then just Discord. YouTube is fine. Why do I have a staff? It's because you've got the walking stick. I bet you've got the walking stick. Let's have a look and see. I'm going to cam up and see. Is he up there on the patio? No. Maybe you played a game earlier and you got the walking stick then. Now if you walk through the cylinder, you'll get the GUI appearing. I've been told don't call it a GUI. I say GUI. The GUI will appear, so if you don't want to do the game, just click on cross. Now, there are other games. Jacob won't know where they are, so I'll run down here and show Jacob. There's a factory down here, my favourite building. It's night time, so I'll just quickly put the lantern on, just so it looks good. Yeah, I think Lightning Line's right. I think J-Poo got that walking stick, which he thinks is a staff, when he played a game earlier. Now, there's another NPC, a non-playing character, just down here. Hello there. Hello. Click on if you want to. Let's just get rid of this lantern so I can click on the screen. Click on the speech. Yeah, it's untidy inside. Yeah, that floor is messy. Will you help me clean it? Sure. Here's a broom. Thank you. You'll get paid for your work. Well, I've got to walk into him and click on yes. Someone's found the bicycle. Anyway, go straight through here. And this game is actually halfway through being made. We've just got to get the animation okayed by the game creator, because the animation will not work. But when the animation is okayed by the game creator, you can then sweep the floor. Warning, do not walk into the machines, because if you walk in the machines, ouch! Oh, oh, that hurt. Oh, it's just sacked me as well. Health and safety in Victorian times was not very good. Oh, they come to join me. I went to go and see them again, and they just come to join me in the spawning hub. But hopefully within the next day or so, as soon as Cyberpiper just clicks on one button, all I've got to do is just click on one button and that game will work. Because Lightning Line, he has worked like a Trojan. By the way, sometimes I use expressions that native English speakers do not understand. So when somebody works like a Trojan, it means they work incredibly hard. I've got to be careful because I realise not everybody is an English speaker or a native English speaker. Some people, their speech is so good, it's actually better than native English speakers. Be careful here, don't stand near that machine. If you catch your arm in the machine, you might die. And I will be as dead as a doornail. Down the stairs! Now, I was upset when Piper did this, because this machine here used to work and spin and make like big clouds of steam, and the wheels would revolve and the governor would revolve, and Cyberpiper removed it all, but he did leave this one here. So the machines, well, I just love the machinery as it moves. Now let me tell you about the machine. This thing here is called a governor, and those little balls spin out when the governor spins around, and it slows the machine down and makes the machine go at the right speed. And the machine is controlled by a belt. This thing here, it's the belt that goes up into the roof, and it's the movement here in this pulley that's transferred by the belt. Oh, sorry, no, it's not. The movement is actually generated in this machine here, and it's transferred up to the belt in the roof, and then the motion is transferred onto this machine by more belts. So it's this machine here that's got a furnace inside, and if I just quickly look down, you can see there's a flame here. It's producing steam, and the furnace is producing steam, and it's making motion that is driving this machine here. And we're on YouTube, so I can say what it is, but in Roblox I cannot say. It's actually a brewery, but I'm going to call it a factory, because if I use the word brewery, I will get I'll get banned. So it's actually the factory. It's a factory making things. I wonder what it's making. Yeah, it's making pizza. Making pizza. those kettles actually, if you go outside, because I made those a long, long time ago, and look up, oops, I accidentally got onto the bicycle. Let's just use the umbrella and jump onto the roof. You can see the kettles have got a chimney going right through the factory, and they go through the factory and out through the roof. Can't see it because it's dark at the moment. Anyway, trust me, they're there somewhere. I bet they're saying, where's he got to? Oh, I've gone onto the wrong building. That's why I jumped the wrong direction. Let's jump. There it is. Jump on this side. Here it is. There, I can see it now. And there are the chimneys from the factory. When I jumped left rather than right. There we are. Those two chimneys lead down to the two kettles down below. I think someone's killed himself. I heard that shout from inside. There's no one here. He's dead. Jacob, he's dead. He must have walked into a machine. Now, I spent about 1 hour looking around here. Is there anything else to see? I've talked through these icons. I've talked through the different jobs. Let me try and think now. Are there any more jobs? Lightning Line, are there any more jobs that we have not yet mentioned or looked at? We did the piano player accidentally. Yeah, he's so involved, he's not actually focused on the task. And welcome back to Jacob. Let's give it a quick wave and say welcome back. Are there any more jobs? By the way, actually, Jacob, I don't know whether this door has been locked, but a long time ago, I hid an Easter egg in here. It used to be the walking stick. Is it still here? No. Oh, it's now. It used to be the walking stick, and now it's the invisibility cloak. There it is, the invisibility cloak. So, Jacob, you can get the invisibility cloak by barging your way through that door just there. Now, I think I've shown... Oh, the ghost. We haven't seen the ghost, have we? I'll tell you what. Yeah, thanks, Jacob. You accidentally reminded me there's a ghost in the game. We haven't shown anybody the ghost. Yeah, if you put that cloak on, JPU, is it JPU? JPU1, you'll be invisible. But I made it invisible for a really short length of time because I was worried that people might get freaked out if they get a stalker who follows them around the game. I love this. Yeah, I do like that sun effect. Now, because it's dawn, the sun has just risen. And because the sun has just risen, the ghost disappears. I'm a fraction of a second too late. There's a ghost here. The ghost will spawn in the game, and you can get a ghost badge here. But do not walk into the ghost. Otherwise, you will die. Oh. I've not yet shown you two games. Let's very quickly look at these two games. One game. Oh, what's happened here? Who did this? Come on, own up. Who put the bike in the road? Sometimes physics does some weird things. Anyway, you can walk into the rat catcher. And in Victorian times, you could catch rats and sell them to the pub. And when you sell the rats, they would use them for rat baiting. Now, this game's getting quite difficult because the rules have changed slightly. You've got to click on these rats. Click on the rat. Oh, I've got it. Brilliant. I've got one. I found this quite difficult. I actually found it easier to sweep the cage across the screen, as you can still do in the low spec version. Are you going to beat me? You'll get the rat first. No, it's mine. Leave it for me. Leave the rat. They've got the rat. I want it. No, 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 no. No, Jacob, you meanie. I wanted that. He was too quick for me. I've only got one rat. Well, you could get some rats and then sell them to the rat catcher, who would sell them on for 6 centimes each to the pub. I'm going to finish, but before you finish, you must run into the rat catcher and give him your rats. So be careful. Do not click on finish yet. Click on finish after you give the rat catcher your rats. Otherwise, you won't get your money. Now I've got 5 centimes for that, and I think he'll sell them on for 6 centimes to the pub. And they'll use it for rat baiting, which is a disgusting sport where you place a terrier inside a wood enclosure with about 60 or 100 rats, and you see how many rats the terrier could kill in a certain time. Disgusting. Oh, by the way, actually, in case you're wondering, there's a rat catcher in London called Joe Black. And Joe Black, Jack Black. Jack Black was the official rat collector for Queen Victoria. And if you do like rats, and I do like rats, and you live in America, just because of the way genetics works, Jack Black would sell rats onto the rat catcher for 6 centimes to die in the rat baiting game. However, if he found one that looked attractive, he would sell it on to rich ladies, fancy ladies. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, better drink. I look thirsty. And they would use them as pets. And so, by the way genetics has worked, better drink something first of all. A lot of the rats in America, by the process of genetics, actually have been proven to originate from the same rats. I can't talk and speak at the same time. Jack Black had. Yeah, make sure you drink. This is urgent. Otherwise, you will die. It's surprising, actually. Looking at the time, it's now 6 o'clock. It's surprising how quickly time goes. I'm back normal now. And finally, I'll just show you. Click here. Yes, to get a bucket. And by clicking on the pure, or rather poo, by clicking on the poo, now pure, by the way, in case you're wondering, is an old-fashioned name for poo. I was told by a reenactor, a pure reenactor, that the word poo comes from the word pure. It's a corruption of the word pure. I don't know whether it's true or not, but it's a nice story. So click on the pure, and yeah, it's disgusting. An awful thing, actually. In Victorian times, they would wear a leather glove to pick up the pure. But it is found that it's easier to wash your hands than it is to wash leather. So many of them found it's actually better to not use a leather glove, but use your hands instead and pick up the poo with your hands. And I did read one report from one lady who said that it was so disgusting. You can actually find the report on the works of Henry Mayhew, 1851. It was so disgusting she couldn't eat for 3 days afterwards. Another thing I found as well is that it took 2 days to fill the bucket up, and because the pure collectors were worried that somebody might steal the bucket, they would go to bed and keep the bucket with them as they slept. Otherwise, somebody might steal the half-full bucket of pure. And it wasn't until the bucket was full they could get their money from selling it on. Disgusting. So when people say to you, oh, good old days, it wasn't. It was absolutely disgusting. Anyway, I'm going to click finish so I can say goodbye to everybody. So let me first of all click on confirm, get some money. Yeah, I'm tight. Don't end the job without being paid. I'm going to say goodbye to the live stream. Click on bye-bye YouTube. And thank you for joining me in today's live stream. And I'm now going to go to live stream and end stream. Your stream will stop immediately if you no longer live. Yeah, end. Done it. Okay.